Oi! Sometimes I just like to say oi and just keep quiet. This is the Genesis Cordless Sweeper. It's called a tri-brush because it's got 3 brushes. It's rechargeable. Pay attention to the word cordless. Great, let's get on to it. Welcome to all the ois. Yesterday I learned that I think in a certain language, I think it's Portuguese, you can greet by saying hola, you can also greet by saying oi. So I realized that I've been saying hello all along just by saying oi. Okay, this is a sweeper. It's in the vacuum cleaner range. Welcome. We're going to be unboxing this and assembling it and getting it to good use. Remember, this particular product is rechargeable, so it's cordless. When you're using it, you're not going to be plugging it on a cord. A very nice fancy manual book. Indeed. Getting 3 handles. We roll. This is a very simple, straightforward. So I don't even think this video should be long. I did in my video, in one of the videos, where I said, when you get these boxes inside a box, don't throw them away, because sometimes the tools like the charger, they attach to this. So always make sure that when you're unboxing or when you're removing things, you always check if there's no extra pieces on these or other tools or remote or charger that you might need going forward. Okay, we're gonna put this boy away. First things first, let's remove all the plastics from these. Now when you open it, you'll see this is your sweeper. This is your main unit. It's got this corner brushes here. This brush is designed for corners and it's obviously protected. I love that. So we need to remove this plastic, this paper here. Okay, let's put it down. I want to put it back here. I'm going to put it back here because we're going to move this box away. Okay, you've got handle number 1. Handle number 1 is got sort of like a glass into it. I love it. Sort of like a glass, and I'll explain why you must pay attention to this one that's got a glass. If you feel it, it's more heavier than the rest of them. Okay, handle number 2. It's got a gray plastic. It looks like today was a gray day. I don't know. This is gray, this is gray. That's handle number 2. We're going to join all of this together. And the third one, that's the one that's got the red color on it. Okay. So now let's move this out of the way. Bring the box here. Remember what I said? This is rechargeable. You charge it. It's got colors that will show you when you charge. Once you're done charging it, you can use this up to 30 minutes. That's amazing because this is cordless. Now, few things first. First things first, we're going to join the handles before we put them in here. The handle with the glass looking kind or clear, this is the one that goes on the bottom. If you look on this handle, you will see that it's actually quite heavier. This is the one that goes on the bottom. If you look this side, this is the glass part. If you look inside here, it's got like 3 little pins. These are the pins that will be going here. You'll also see there's a place for 3 pins here. So why is this very important and why is it feeling much heavier than the others? Because this is where your battery is. This is basically the battery that powers the entire unit. So you'll see that all around it's smooth, but right here it's got like a trigger that you can press here, a very tiny one. And same here, the glass will be on top, the aluminium or the steel will be on the bottom. It's smooth all around and it's got a small little hole here. This is the one that you have to align with that, and it goes all the way down, just all the way down, and you'll actually, it's got a very, very soft click into it. Okay, and then this one here, which has got a gray kind of looking like, that's the one that goes in the middle. Once again, the gray will be facing up and the aluminium will be all the way down. So how do you align it? You look for the little hole which is going to be coming in here, and it's the same concept. Push it all the way down there, and then obviously this is quite obvious because this is where your hand goes, and we assemble it just like that. Perfect. You now have your main unit. Now, this is your main unit. As you can see, this is your main unit. This is already more than 1 meter. So when you're using it, you are going to be using it going back and forth because it's got 3 brushes. That's why it's called a tri-sweeper. You can go in every angle. Forward, when you're going forward, it's basically sucking up the dust from this side and this side. It's actually picking it up from both sides, from both angles. And then you also got the back brush. So it's actually picking up the dust from here. So you're covering this space, and you still have a back brush. It's making sure that it's all that fine dust is picked up. So basically you can say you've got 3 brushes going almost on the same spot twice or 3 times to make sure that that dust is picked up. Now, you've got your charger, which is what you'll charge with. You've got an extra corner brush. Remember, as you are using this unit, this brush spins, and hopefully there's power we will see just now. This brush spins, so when you're going into corners, it will now, what it does is it moves dust out into the brushes. So in corners, especially, that's why it's like this for corners, it will move dust into here, into these. You've got an extra one as well. So we'll put those aside. We'll put the manual book aside as well. Now, on and off is with your foot. It's very simple. As you're standing upright. This is one of the nice thing about this product here, is that it's upright unit. You press here with your foot. Can you hear that? There we go. Now I will show you what happens when you press with your foot underneath. When we press with our foot, all the brushes are spinning. 1, 2, 3, including this corner brush. It's all spinning to make sure that it picks up all of your dust. Now, all of this dust, as you're picking it up, it will be going in here. That's the nice thing I love about this product, is that you will be able to see when this is full, because it's got this clear canister here where you can see all of your dust. Now, to empty this, when you go into your bin, you've got this lever here that you pull up. So you will pull towards. When you pull it up, you'll notice that your product opens on the bottom. Can you see this gate opening here? Okay, close it again. So what we do is we pull it up. It actually moves. I'm sure you can see that right there. And then when you're done, you put it back. But let me show you from this angle what happens when you press it. You press it, it opens. All the dust falls up into your bin. You press it just on top of the bin, and with a push, there you go, it clicks. Simple as that. Let's go back into the charging now. The charging will happen right at the back on this red part here. You will take your charger. It's like a cell phone charger. It's the most easiest. It actually, if you look at this head, it looks like a cell phone charger, and you will connect it right here. When you connect it, you will see blinking happening here. It will blink as it's charging. It will blink. Once it's fully charged, it will not blink. It will only just stay on one color. Then you know it's fully charged. Now, I advise that obviously on your first use, the charging will take the longest, and then thereafter charging is very easy. This is a very easy, simple product, everyone. There's nothing more to say here except that you're getting 1-year quality guarantee on this product, just to show you how confident this company is. So I love this product for the fact that how low can it go? You can even go all the way, especially under your couches, on all these corners and the edges. You can actually go. As you can see, it's a very nice long handle, and you've got your manual book, and you've got everything. Very simple product. I advise you buy this. You saw that as we were using this, we didn't even use any screwdriver to assemble this. It's very simple. It is designed for everyone at home. It's for that quick fix. Not all the time we can always go up and get a vacuum cleaner. You need something like this. Sometimes it's a small accident. Sometimes it's spot cleaning. You're having coffee and tea around, and you don't need to go and get that big vacuum cleaner. Just get something like this, pick it up, and you dispose it into the bin. I hope this helped. Good luck. Go and get this. I recommend it. Oi!